Yeah, good afternoon, YouTube. This is the gear shift knob off my 85 Toyota 4Runner, and you can see this thing's seen better days. I think this is made out of molded rubber, and then it's got some sort of glossy coating on it. And what I've noticed is the rubber has really started to crack there. You can see the cracks. There's been a couple of deep cracks that have gone clear into the center, and so I've managed to spread it apart and get some adhesive in there and get it all glued together. And so I've tried various coatings on here to try to recoat this, but being that it's this shiny rubber, you can't really get anything to stick to it. And then on top of that, the insert here is cracked, and so this has fallen out a few times. I've got it glued in there sort of. This thing is pretty much on its last legs. I got it glued back together there, but the next time it goes, it might just fall into two pieces. So I've been looking for a replacement, and I was on Thingiverse, and I found this fellow named Tyler Alford posted this 5-speed gear shift knob, and it's got the right pattern. He has the inset shift pattern in there, which I kind of like, and it's pretty similar in size to the original one. And so I 3D printed the thing. This is some ABS filament, but the knob was set up for a 14 millimeter gear shift lever, and in the Toyota the gear shift lever is 12 millimeter extra fine pitch, so 1 1/4 thread. But one of the things we make is we make shifter extensions for the Toyotas. In fact, that's what this is. This is a 2-inch shift extension, so this is just a threaded tube, internally threaded, and then I have a threaded rod here in the end that screws into the female threads in the shift knob. And you've got a 2-inch long extension that lengthens your gear shift lever. So yeah, we make these for a number of vehicles, including the Toyotas, and it just so happens that the tubing we use is 14 millimeters. And we should be able to just press this in. So I'm going to try doing this in the drill press here. See if we can just kind of get down to the bottom of that support so we can dig it out of there. Yeah, it goes pretty good. Let's see, where's the bottom here. Just wanted to get a start there. I've got a 1/2-inch bit here. See if we can drill that out a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Just wanted to try to break this out here. There's all the supports. So we get rid of that. I don't think there's any threads. It's a pretty tight fit. I think that's going to work. Okay, YouTube, so I've got the shift knob ready to go here. And instead of putting this short threaded insert in, which would work for a regular length shifter, since I had an extension on my original shift knob, I was thinking, why not just make a longer one of these? So I threaded some 14 millimeter tube with the M12 by 1 1/4 thread internal. The other end isn't threaded, but I'm just going to push that into the end of the shift knob. But yeah, anyway, nice new shift knob for the truck. Looks pretty much stock. I wanted something with the stock gear pattern on there. You can find a lot of these knobs with all sorts of designs and whatnot. I like having the shift pattern on there just in case somebody else drives the truck and they're not familiar with it. But yeah, it came out pretty good. I'll put a link to this model file in the video description if you want to download and print it yourself, or if you don't have a printer, if you want to order something like this, we can probably make it up custom. I don't know if there's demand for this, but if there is, we can make it up with or without a shifter extension, and we can do custom threads, whatever thread you have, if it's imperial, metric. There's all sorts of different kinds of thread that shift knobs have, so there's no standard gear shift knob thread. Some even just press on. So again, this was a 9/16 or 14 millimeter smooth bore. So if you have that type of gear shift, that would work. If you have a smaller one, we can get you a threaded insert of various sizes and probably get you something that'll work. So yeah, I just thought I'd show you that little project. If you have any questions, post up in the comment section below. And as always, thanks for watching.